Logan is getting great reviews and a lot of great audience response, but unfortunately it looks like it's Hugh Jackman's final outing as Wolverine, which leaves the question open, who should play him next? So I don't know for sure if Fox is going to do more Wolverine-related movies. However, I think they would be stupid not to, especially after trying to do Fantastic Four and failing so many times.
Right.
This is a bankable property.
Yes.
But we do have news that Hugh Jackman he's done a lot of movies as Wolverine for well over a decade. And he's done doing it. I think this is probably his best performance as Wolverine.
I do too. I really, really loved this movie. I thought he was fantastic in it. And this is sort of like the Wolverine that I've really hoped we would have.
That we always wanted.
That we always wanted.
Thank you, Deadpool.
Yeah, that's all they have to do is just kind of be true to the characters, and look what happens. 2 great movies come out of it.
Yeah. But he has said he's not doing it anymore. And he's getting on in years. I would get it if he didn't want to do it anymore either. It also looks like we're no longer seeing Sir Patrick Stewart as Professor X. I think he's irreplaceable, even if we have young Professor X step in.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's such a great. Consistently, he's the best part of all the movies that he's in, I think. And he gives, again, such a really great performance in Logan.
He did. He actually reminded me a lot of my grandfather at the end of his life. Like, very close. And it was kind of stunning to me on that level. I wonder if other people have that reaction as well.
Yeah.
But he did a great job.
He was great, and he was playing a character who was about 20 years older than he actually is, which is just testament to how great Patrick Stewart is and how kind of irreplaceable I think he might actually be.
Yeah, I can't see it happening personally. But if we had to recast Wolverine, who do you think could play the role?
This is a tough one because if you'd have just told me or showed me a picture of Hugh Jackman before, I wouldn't have
said no.
I would have said no. And of course he's become such a great fit for that character, even though he's very different from the way the character is in the comics. I think it's going to be a tough one because the smart idea is to go with another like handsome leading man type, but it'd be kind of cool if they went another route. Because
what, like 5'3" and
yeah, like a little huge and stocky hairy guy. I don't know what actor fits that bill, really.
I don't know any mainstream actors who are 5'3" and hairy.
And super jacked also.
Super jacked.
Yeah.
And hopefully Canadian.
Yeah, there's so much that he has to live up to, really. But, I would be kind of open to anybody, I think, at this point. Because the other, like, who kind of looks like he could play somebody like Joe Manganiello does, but he's way too big.
But he's really big.
And he's huge, and he's already Deathstroke, so that's not going to work.
Well, he could do, you could cross over.
I guess.
You don't have to stick to just one. I mean, Ryan Reynolds himself is a testament to that.
Yeah, but the
first one failed real hard.
Yeah.
And it took forever, so.
That's true. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Well, my pick would be, I never pronounce his name right, Iwan Rheon, who we may know as Ramsay Bolton / Snow from Game of Thrones.
That's an interesting one.
Well, I think he has maybe the right amount of toughness and menace, but also he can play. I've seen him in Misfits. He can play a different note as well. He's not super tall. I met him once. I was taller than him. However, I'm kind of tall, so I don't know.
There's always that.
Yeah.
And also, Hugh Jackman, a huge exception because he's a very tall man. But
yeah, they had to do like. Weren't they like putting other characters on apple crates in the X-Men movies to like make it look right?
Which is very funny to me that they got an actor to play Wolverine and he's the tallest
and he's
one
enormous.
in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's huge. But yeah, what were we talking? Oh, Ewan Rheon. I think that's
Ewan Rheon.
Yeah. Ewan. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I saw a YouTube video and I heard Iwan. I've heard Ewan. You know the actor I'm talking about. He's very good.
He is very good.
It's my fault for not pronouncing his name correctly.
It's a Welsh name, and Welsh is it's hard to pronounce in general.
It can be.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe even like somebody like Kit Harington would work too. Speaking of Game of Thrones, because he's a stockier, kind of shorter guy.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he could do it.
Yeah, if we're only going by height, which obviously that's a terrible.
We're only looking at apperances, which is all that matters.
That's true. That's what fan casting was built on, really.
Really, it is.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of fan casting where it'd be like. Some person who's never acted in their life as Wonder Woman, and it was just like, why maybe pick someone who's acted at least a couple times.
Yeah, because you want to have somebody who can. I mean, because Wolverine is a complex character. He has to play a lot of rage, but he also has to play a lot of pain. And so you really need to be able to internalize a lot of that stuff.
That's a big part of it that I think Hugh Jackman has been great at.
Yeah.
So you don't have a specific thought.
I don't.
But
Yeah,
maybe an unknown actor.
Maybe an unknown actor. I think mulling over it, there's nobody really right now that I think fits the bill. But that was the same with Hugh Jackman. I feel like we didn't know who that guy was. So hopefully somebody will come from left field and it'll be like, he becomes a star because he's a great Wolverine.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or maybe someone unexpected totally. What if we get Helena Bonham Carter? No, we will not get Helena Bonham Carter. Though I would like to see more of, is this a spoiler for Logan?
I don't know.
I
think
would
they've already
like
talked
to see
about
more of X-23.
Yeah, I think they've already talked about
okay.
How they want to do more with her.
Yeah.
That would be great because she's...
Because that's kind of a Wolverine movie.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
New Mutants, anyone? Yeah. That movie was great. Can we just talk more about how great that movie was?
It's a great damn movie.
It's really good.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's what you always wanted Wolverine to be. And Sir Patrick Stewart drops an F-bomb right away. So that's fun as well. Audience, who could play Wolverine, if anyone? Or is it just destined to end with Hugh Jackman? Please let us know your thoughts on the casting process below in the comment section. And please like and subscribe for more.